Hello, my beautiful souls. The Awakened Dreamer here to give you your daily tarot reading for Thursday, June 30th, 2022. As we get ready to wrap up the month, isn't it crazy? It feels like this month just flew by. But keep in mind, this is general for the month, rather for the day. Interesting. For all 12 signs, so just take what resonates. But as well, thank you in advance for liking, commenting, and of course, subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let's jump right into it and pull from the Spellcasting Oracle deck for an overall energy / focus for the day. And then we'll further speak upon the individual day with the Small Everyday Tarot. For my beautiful souls for Thursday, we have Spirit Guide coming out. I feel the need to pull one more. So it's a very spiritually guided day. As the camera gets hit by the other cards, where we have blessings and justice coming into play. Beautiful energy. So don't be surprised when it feels to be a very guided, angelic kind of day. This has been happening to me recently, but I feel like it's a day where it's happening to the collective more so, where you're getting certain small guidances, levels of guidance when it comes to even the smallest actions that need to happen, right? Being pushed to look at something specific that you need to utilize or move towards. Does that make sense? That needs to be one of your next actions throughout the day. Reminders and whatnot coming through. But I do feel like you're pushed to recognize that you're gaining a level of justice for a wrongdoing in the recent past. When I first attempted to do this reading for us, I got the closure card and family card. So family could take a focus for you individually. Feeling connected to certain individuals feels like a legit family or a community of some sort, or both. But I did also get with the closure card that you were getting something that bothered you recently or frustrated you, even made you act out of character. That's being wrapped up with a bow. Okay, you're getting a taste of, or a full amount of justice for that wrongdoing, okay, or that annoyance. But I do feel like underneath it all, there's a focus on your individual talent in regards to your career. It could also be a focus on someone else's that you're viewing or just acknowledging or benefiting from, but definitely a focus on talent. They're saying dancing through this day. And prosperity as well at the bottom of the deck, okay? But a day of blessings, to say the least, in more than one form. Now, I just feel as if your spirit guide is going to be speaking to you loud and clearly, so don't be surprised when that happens in regards to a situation that you had to just walk away from, okay? As well, it just, that obviously is tying into that justice card. But with the Page of Swords, you're learning more about the blessings that lie ahead, or just learning more about other people in the midst of gaining blessings, okay? Now, I do feel like moving forward, you're going to be reminded throughout this day that there are different types of blessings to be, admired, acquired, but it's this day where I feel like there's financial gain, monetary balance taking place, okay? And clarity, justice, wrapping things up once again. It just feels like you could be pushed to put that, this is coming through as a bit of a feisty side, put that feisty side at bay, all right? And recognize it's easier to be one with the blessings when you're feeling quite calm, cool, and balanced. And I just felt more relaxed as I pulled those cards after that message came out. But the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands coming out. And I really feel like there could be a lot coming towards you, a lot to accomplish. It feels like not all of which is negative. But don't be surprised if certain questions are flowing towards you to clear up the air, or to get your view on things or your opinion on things, feeling like you just know more than meets the eye. But I also feel like there could be compliments, praise, input, opinions flowing towards you as well. And all is, not all of which, but some of which is playing into the justice you deserve. but it feels like also there's a vibe about the day where your hard work is paying off. Okay, and the Six of Pentacles talking about how your spirit guides are pushing you to remember the blessings or to recognize the blessings flowing in at this time and that you have at hand, and more so moving forward. Again, different kinds. But it just feels like, again, there's a level of gifting money, luck being on your side, and just more abundance than just money, okay? Feels like clarity, again, that justice, but we also have the Nine of Swords, so there could be a level of stress taking place throughout this day. And I honestly feel like there's more than one person around you that's feeling a bit off, a bit stressed. We're not going to take this one, but I feel like a situation could be a bit more conflict-oriented, overcomplicated. It could be like a bit of a battle at times where people are competing with one another, not working cohesively as a team, or not fully at all times, and that's stressing you out. I heard I have your back, you have mine. Interesting. So there is a level of this Thursday where you're questioning who you can truly trust, and even other people are kind of mulling in their head, around in their head about the same kind of questions, concerns. What else do we have? The Seven of Pentacles. Simply putting in that hard work and seeing it pay off, but just, it's not a day of perfection. Let's just put it that way. But it's a day of rewards and seeing things work out for you in your favor in the end. Just keep that in mind, that by the end of this Thursday, you'll feel as if things worked in your favor at least 95% of the time, right? And just try to focus on the blessings that are coming to be once again from the hard work you're putting forth and have been recently. But I just feel as if you could be overworked and or overthinking, and just feel as if someone in your midst is quite toxic. I'm not going to repeat that, but I do feel like there could be monetary gain in the form of gifts, donations, tips, stuff of that nature. But I feel like you're also finding it hard not to think back to the past. Now, the questions, comments, gossip even coming up throughout this day at certain points, kind of hard not to think about the past. But I also feel like your spirit guide or spirit guides are telling you you're getting justice in regards to that. So don't fret, okay? Don't fret, but don't overcomplicate it by playing into the gossip or even beginning it, okay? I'm seeing these cards just fell onto the ground, and they want me to take this one, okay? Actually, I'm going to take these. But I do feel like people love you throughout this day, okay? As I just saw the Lover's card. Secrecy taking place, wanting more control, but the ball being in your court to a certain extent. Thinking about your financial savings as well. Being secretive as to how much you're saving up, but also where you're planning to put that money, or some of which. But I also feel like in the midst of all of which, you're thinking about one, if not two situations that aren't over yet. And also feels like a boiling up issue with you and one other person, for some of you drawn to this reading, isn't over either. Okay. Alrighty, yeah, I'm just hearing it's just begun. What else do we have for Thursday? The Two of Wands, and you can't help but think about what you're lacking. And with the Knight of Wands to pair with it, you are thinking about what you want to go after. Okay, again, the ball being in your court. And when it comes to what you want to go after, keep things in perspective though, all right? Petty drama and difficulties and gossip are not part of your future and will weigh things down in certain ways if you allow it to. So do just focus on the justice you're receiving without overcomplicating it, the blessings coming in, and allow yourself to be guided towards more simplicity, more success, and just what needs to transpire throughout this day and moving forward, all right? We're guiding you towards the good or the goods. The Eight of Swords, but you definitely will feel trapped at one point throughout the day, if not multiple, when it comes to a living situation, a job situation. It could be more so when it comes to certain connections. But it all reminds you why things are meant to switch up in the future and why you're receiving more abundance all the meanwhile. It's a day where you need to have patience, okay? Plain and simple, as you are pushed to recognize that you have received a lot of abundance recently, but there's even more to come. So don't let certain difficulties, annoyances, again, gossip or petty behavior, secretive behavior, to get the best of you or to alter your confidence in the future, or just to push you to stick with something for a shorter period of time, because it feels like it's a temporary situation, as it is a day where things are falling into place, all right? And you're reminded your ships are coming in, but when the time is right for you, okay? It's a day of abundance, a day of blessings and justice and guidance, but I need to keep oneself centered, grounded, or bring it back to that way of being and keep your eye on the prize, okay? As people, again, do love you, but there are some untrustworthy people in your midst, all right? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing Thursday, and I will see you next time. Bye.